And welcome back!
Hello. Oh yeah, by the way, apparently wine, like cream soda goes really well with wine.
What?
Okay.
Alright. That's Magpie's fun fact of the day.
Oh!
What was the fun fact?
I mean, there was some Fanta in it as well, but...
Ice cream and cream soda.
Ah! No!
No, wine and cream soda.
Oh, no, yeah, obviously.
Also, cider and cream soda if you want to taste the nice toffee apple.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello. Sorry we fooled you.
Discord works!
Trick me.
Hon, 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 you have been fooled.
Oh.
I love how you just turned French to fool people. That's the essence of Englishness.
so sorry.
Hating French.
I mean, I am not English, so there's that.
You're being corrupted. Well, no, I mean, United Kingdom, not English. Sorry.
No, technically I live in Scotland, so if there's someone I should hate, it's the British.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's a common point of everyone, pretty much.
Alright, aside from the British, who doesn't hate the British?
No, I can, like, the British usually hate the British.
Yeah.
I mean, the British hate the British. Yeah.
Alright, so, I guess with that, who doesn't hate the British?
Literally no one.
London.
People that don't know the Britons.
Yeah.
Oh, specifically people just outside London. Sorry, that was a bit of a
Outside?
spicy take for
Yes!
this for a stream.
Britain as a country, not as a people.
Yeah.
Eh.
Save our reputation.
No.
Yeah, late 1700s. We kind of fought a war to just say fuck off. So, I mean,
Yeah, and aren't you glad you're free now?
I mean, let's be honest. This
I mean,
whole
hey, guys,
debacle
put,
was
like-
was our fault
Were we
as
free?
Romans.
Like-
So
Guys, you poured like 50 years worth of tea down in that fucking bay.
Making it undrinkable even to the Americans.
oh!
No, that's a Mary Poppins quote.
oh.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you have to
You
blame...
know, sometimes you just have to do it to them. And yourself.
No.
If you have to blame it on anyone, blame it on the Romans. We kind of invented the whole thing.
Damn Romans and their burning of the Library of Alexandria. I'm still...
Fucking hell, yeah, me too.
The only blameless people in the world are the Ethiopians and the Welsh.
The Welsh. The Welsh.
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 Anyways, back to us.
You're fucking Welsh.
Fucking Welsh.
Kidding.
Before we go further, Naughty Mouse and Honey, you're going to a certain place.
Yes.
Ooh.
How do you want to handle this?
Are you wanting me to hop over to the secret channel, or what?
I mean, my hope over to it's not gonna be long for now. It's gonna be later. Things will turn a bit difficult.
Okay.
I am making regretful decisions. I think we're going to on foot walk there, and I'm going to start talking with. I think what happens is we wait and we watch the truck leave, and once the truck is out of sight, we start walking.
Okay.
And while that, I'm gonna start talking to him.
Okay, because I do owe you one, that is true. Still sorry about the
Yeah.
apartment. Tell that to your crazy friend back there as well.
I'll try, but I can't guarantee anything.
He doesn't seem like
That's a real-
a kind of person you convince easily. It was just, it was nothing personal. It was just professional, you know?
It got personal when you slandered me on the Seamstress board.
You set up a trap.
I didn't set up a trap. You're the one who ambushed me. I was going for information.
Yes. You sending out for me.
Because I saw you at the event. I didn't know it was you specifically. I just saw, oh hey, this guy. He's at the event. He was going to the place where the data stick was dropped off. Obviously, looking for it. He'll know what's going on here.
Well, yes, I was on a job, clearly.
And so was I.
Fucking hell.
Well, good. Now fuck.
Not just in makeup.
Deeper.
It's just like the two Barbies, now kiss.
I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah. These
Very
guys
fu-
fuck.
They're both fish that can hold their breath for a very long time.
I'm pretty sure fish really can't hold their breath. That's
That's
like
a
they
very
have
fair point,
gills.
yeah.
They're not holding their breath the entire time they're underwater, Jerry.
Well, just put them underwater then.
So, how long did you know?
Didn't know what about you, about the job, about what?
That it was me. Like, what gave it away?
Since you came out like a fucking jack-in-the-box. With that stupid line.
I thought I was clever.
I mean, it was. Too bad it wasn't that giveaway between that and your technique.
Oh, yeah. You have a flair for dramatics.
Yeah. I mean, served me well until now.
Were you ever telling me?
I didn't catch that.
Were you ever planning on telling me?
But the new?
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, sorry, I got a bit busy being tortured.
Barring that, because I didn't expect your ass to get captured. Though,
Well,
probably was about
I was
time.
with a fucking hole in my side! Thanks to your
Man
friends.
would be- yeah.
You shouldn't have tried to send for me!
Why the fuck wouldn't I send for you? You had information that I needed!
Well, I was on the job!
Again, so was I.
Well, great! Dick move, sending over boards with asking information about me.
Yeah, but at least I didn't call you a snitch.
You kinda were.
How?
You were trying to frame me!
Frame me for what?
Well, you were trying to kill me! You were fair! I went down with a hole in my fucking body!
What? What gave you the hole in your body?
The apartment where you almost killed me and I had to jump off a fucking window? Spend the
I wasn't even going to hurt you. I just wanted to talk.
Well, now we're talking. Happy now?
A little.
So, this... Did you know about the son?
No. I knew as much as the news and the websites had said. He lost a son. I didn't know what the hell.
Why the fuck were you looking for me?
I got hired to work security for the New Year's event, and I saw you leaving water
Ah, fuck.
right after I had fixed the light with the data.
Yeah, it was a drop-off point that I used to keep stuff that I needed to give to McCleary.
Yeah, maybe next time don't take the equipment. I wouldn't have known otherwise. The only reason I knew was because the light was shorting out.
Well, what a shock. I wasn't expecting someone to dive in the middle of a fucking winter in a fucking fountain. It looked like a good place, behind the light fixture, in the middle of winter, inside a fountain.
True. But have you not by this point learned to expect the unexpected?
There's a limit to that!
Cheesy fuck. You cheesy fuck.
Expect the unexpected.
Expect the unexpected.
It
I
was
shouldn't be talking, I'm cheesy as hell.
It was supposed to be an easy job. The idea was she would just botch the ritual, and I would set up a meeting with more information. She botched the ritual so much that I got told not to fucking contact her again.
And then you decided to blackmail her. You fucking idiot.
I didn't blackmail her. I was blackmailing her for
Why
the
hell did you
client.
do that? Then why the hell did she have you tied up and beaten?
Because I was the contact. I was receiving orders. I was a point of contact between her and the person with information, with ladies.
How did she even catch you? I've never known you.
The
You let
clinic.
down your
I
guard
was
caught.
bleeding out. I had to go get medical attention.
That's fair.
She must have had someone looking for me and, well, got in a vulnerable spot. Didn't get anywhere close to one of our soul bones in our circles. Fucking
Okay, bitch. For that.
500 credits with a fucking spell, you know?
Why did you send an SOS to me? Of all people.
It was a Hail Mary, really. I knew you've seen me. I knew you know me, and honestly, there wasn't many people I would have a contact of that would come and will try and find me.
What made you think I would even...
I
You
didn't.
tried to kill me. You slandered me.
I didn't. I honestly wasn't expecting you to show up. As I said, it was mostly a Hail Mary. I was in a dark situation.
I did.
You did, and as you said, I owe you for that. You and that weird synth friend of yours.
Yeah, well... I guess I've been, in my favors, right?
Problem is, after this, I'm not sure I will get even close to ladies again. Fuck, I'll be lucky if he doesn't try to kill me with himself.
Yeah, I wouldn't look. You got lucky because I came to rescue you this time. Might not me.
So you went back to them?
Yeah, I did.
After all this time?
Yeah,
You know she's gonna kill you, right?
yeah, that's why I'm taking you with me.
Not
fucking
really
God.
in a fighting condition at the moment. If you're expecting
No,
that.
but no, I know, but figured it might buy me some time. Hey, look, what idiot I brought back. Also, I kind of need to explain you, because I kind of gave them Juan's contact information to verify the information,
You
and
said you did send them there, didn't you?
I sent them contact. I didn't send them to the pub.
Fucking hell. Now he's gonna be pissed as well.
Yeah.
When you bitch at me for being careless. Not complaining, that same alive at the same time, it might shorten yours.
Listen, it has been a hell of a year so far. And I was desperate. You sent that Hail Mary, and I thought you were dead. And I went to the one place that I thought you might have been last. Would have. And it turns out you hadn't been there in over a month.
After the gay crash, you know how things went. The whole business kinda shut down.
Still, you...
The boss got killed, you know.
Well, I mean, at least there's reason why I left.
That's
You would have... We were always... They were always that safe haven in the circle. I thought at least you would have touched base every now.
I did go every now and then. Of course I kept contact, or I wouldn't have taken my contact there. Would I? It was a safe space.
How did everyone handle me leaving?
How do you expect that? They
I don't
were,
know. I know some people would have been happy.
of course they weren't happy. But there were still a lot of tensions after the 3 weeks, you know. The gangs come. From whose mic am I? From whose speakers am I coming through?
Laura. I think.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Laura,
I'm here.
I'm coming through your speakers, I think.
Oh. Okay.
She might have been falling asleep.
Ah, no worries.
Aww.
Yeah, you know, the whole situation, the gangs were taking more territories in Old Town, and well, Old Town happened. That didn't help. It was a really hectic period, and no one really had much time to think about you missing. They tried to find you very hard, and they didn't find you. No, that clearly didn't happen.
Did that fix it?
Yep. But then boss got killed in action, and everyone kind of went on their way. After that, I know they kind of accepted it. It was, what, a year after you left? Didn't have much hope, you know, everyone disappearing, the toll of people that lost their lives or just weren't heard from again. And considering our circles, that you can't blame them for just thinking the worst. I know it's a lot to take in, but you asked.
And being honest,
I didn't catch that.
I said thanks for being honest.
I owe you at least that.
What do you plan on doing after that?
I'm gonna lay low for a while. Still have some decent credits from the game until I blew the fuck up. Maybe move. Who knows? Washington, New York. I don't know. I can get my bearings somewhere else. Not really much of a life here with both Marty's and Lifecraft representatives. Kinda hate him, I guess. What are you going to do?
Well, if I survive, I haven't really thought that far ahead. Originally, I was thinking of shit and moving off planet,
Off planet!
and I went back. Yeah, Mars.
Wow.
Santa's always looking for people.
Yeah, it is, indeed. And lots of job for us there.
Yeah. For us?
I mean, people like us. You're still in the life, right?
Yeah, I'm still in life. Just going through documented channels.
If you like small credits, yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't exactly call on my old contacts being officially missing and all.
Fair enough, I suppose. Before you go there's something I need to tell you. I know you want to talk with her. There were some rumors circling, and you might want to prepare for that.
What rumors?
She's the one that killed him. Allegedly. No one could pin that. It was mostly just gossip.
Would you say they were true? Would you happen to know why she would kill him?
I've seen her after you left. I can believe that.
But, like, would she have a
Not sure if she did. You know her. How the fuck would I know if she did? Looked like an accident in action when they were trying to recover some territories.
I may have known her, but you worked with her a lot longer than I ever did.
That's why I don't know. It's a possibility. I can't exclude the possibility. But you know how she is at covering her tracks.
Yeah,
She fucking taught you, didn't she?
of course she did.
So you should
Who else would
know.
you think? Well, I never saw the scene. I know her calling cards. I know her signatures. Cops don't. But anyone who's worked with her does.
She left a signature only if she wanted to.
Yes. But they still
And
they'll have
because
her mark on it. If you know where to look.
I can.
Everyone has their own style.
The only thing I can tell you is I can't exclude it. And honestly, I'm telling you this just because you just saved my life.
You really think she's going to kill me?
No, I don't. If you convince her.
She's always been hard to read even growing up, but I don't know how I would convince her.
You have me on your back. And I guess you
Yeah,
already
but
talked with...
I also have to make sure she doesn't kill you.
It's a possibility, but again, I'm in debt. Don't really have a choice on that, do I?
I'm not going to push you through that. I'm bringing you there because I know it's safe, and I know that even if you get roughed up a little bit, they're not going to kill you. At least, once. And I just have to...
Did you talk with him already?
No, because I didn't want to get shot.
Fair. So you're going to tell them both now?
Well, I haven't told him about you. He already knows about, my little secret.
Oh, that's what I was referring to. I mean, not me.
Yeah, no, he knows. He knows. Yeah, he found out pressing a broken bottle to my neck.
Yeah, I can believe that. Always been,
But, and from what he told me, he prepped Natasha.
How did that go?
Tried to, but he's,
Not well, I suppose.
not well. He lived to tell the tale. There's that,
I mean,
but I don't think
you
she
would
would kill her
expect
own
that.
husband.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah. He's one of the few people she's ever been soft with.
lucky for him. I saved his life more than once.
Oh yeah.
Just so he doesn't know about the rumors. No one really wants to tell him
Tell him what?
about
The rumors?
Yes. And he, you know him, he wouldn't listen to something like that. After that, you walk towards the location, and I will say, for the sake of, you know, getting back the party, you and a good place, but with a promise that the talk is gonna happen. It might take a day or two for a certain person to come back. Now, everyone, it's a more... Lemuria, you wake up again. You're really low.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Better.
There we go.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yes, no, I do know what that was. Yeah, I just suddenly shouts, "I'm a snake!" on all the group chat things. Apropos of nothing.
And since like McPie is still asleep, you just get the tea is out of office check now. Please send a message later.
Panda wakes up and is just like, remember some of Skell's old lectures. You saw your astral form? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark.
Yes! I'm
You're
still.
a snake!
I'm a snake. I may be still alive. Sort of.
You are! Exclamation mark.
I need to figure some things out, but yes, this is promising.
Okay.
Congrats.
And that is the longest he and Panda have ever spoken.
Nano and Magpie, what are you doing?
So, once Magpie wakes up, coffee first, then maybe splash some water on her own face to actually wake up.
That tends to be a good idea, yes.
And then after that, she's gonna continue on repurposing the code that she has been working on.
The code? Oh, the
Well,
code!
the
yes.
program, the code, yes.
Yes. How are you gathering, like, where are you taking the snippets? Are you going to get some programs to study and rearrange?
So she's basically gonna look at the one that she got, look up similarities between codes that she can find on the internet of different uses, like the use she wants to repurpose it to specifically.
Okay, so I will need you. Give me a coding to see if you can find a code that will suit your needs.
Okay.
Or you can use momentum to find things that you need. You have 6.
Shush.
I'm never
We
gonna
still
shout about that.
Yeah, we still have some of the session left. I don't want to blow it on this.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Mind you, this is, since we're at it, this is how how proper crafting is handled. You need to either buy or gather stuff,
Yeah.
and it's a rule of 3. Every 3 pieces of stuff you get, you can synthesize a thing that you need.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your research for the first piece.
Okay, I
15.
rolled 15.
Yeah.
Does that succeed?
It does, it succeeds.
That's a momentum for us, guys.
It is. Sure.
Ooh, 7 momentum.
Yeah, you're...
You know what? 8, not 7.
Ooh, 8.
No, you're
Oh, yeah.
you're at 7, not at 8.
Ah! Dance game. Okay.
You tried it.
Okay, so I have one code snippet.
You have a code snippet.
Cherry,
Yes.
do I have more work on my virus or was that done?
Your virus, I will say, give me one last coding roll. It's pretty easy. So... Yeah, it's done. Now, what I will need from you is a hacking roll to plant it where you want it. You're still connected to through a proxy. You don't need to worry about Rockstar finding it out or anything. But you still need to enter the system, make sure you don't do, like, bad stuff that will be recognizable before you want it to be recognizable. Jesus. What's with your rolls tonight?
Apparently, the less awake I am, the better I roll.
Okay,
Oh,
now
yeah.
we're at 8 momentum.
Now you're at a momentum.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Hell yeah. Past few sessions, we've been sitting at like 2-3 momentum. Fuck that. Fuck that. 8 momentum.
Rule clarification. We reset back down to 5 at the next session, don't we?
You
Yes.
will decide. Yes.
So now we have 3 to spend.
So, party, don't forget to spend.
All right. Anyone else wants to do anything? Before
I'm going to hit the libraries hard for 2 reasons now.
Yeah,
And actually, more importantly, I'm going to write down everything that I
but you noticed so far. Yeah.
everything that I remembered, all little like symbols that I saw.
You remember pretty well. Like, it's very clear in your memory.
On account of robot.
On account of, I will need you, Fo, to give me. Would you say this was a somewhat traumatic experience for Skell?
I mean, best one in the world. He's not as traumatized. He's excited.
Still,
I don't think this is a still moment. I think he's just really excited.
oh no, I understand that, but do you feel
He's
like
happy, baby.
you will need to roll any sort of mental stats?
I feel like he would need to roll a focus roll to focus on his research besides all the bouncing he's doing right now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Definitely.
Roll me a focus. And remember, you can spend 1 to succeed automatically, if you want.
That'll be fine.
Hey,
Right, 3d6.
Yep.
Hey, Jerry, are you feeling threatened?
Oh,
Botched. Forgot it all.
no, not botched, but failed.
You can re-roll.
You can reroll with momentum.
Does anyone mind if I reroll?
Go for it.
You're gonna be
for
reset.
it.
You're gonna be reset to 5 anyways. So
Alright.
yeah, that works. You go down at how much was that? Yeah, you didn't even need to roll. It was 2 points for cheer, basically. So, yeah, no, you managed to do that. Okay, so you are at 6 and I'm at 5.
I have put it to 5 since reroll was the word that was used, so
Yeah, no,
I-
it's cheer. I'm gonna
Okay.
say it's gonna be cheer, so you're at 6 and I'm at 5.
okay.
Because it wouldn't make sense to use the reroll when you have cheer. I might need to rebalance that.
Okay. Yeah.
I have ate a cake.
Nice.
Yeah, you start jotting down everything that you noticed, and you do have a pretty good recalling of the various symbols and the various things that you've seen.
Excellent.
Panda,
Yes.
what are you up to?
What day is it?
Define day.
What day of the week is it?
It will be Tuesday, I will say.
Okay, so I believe Dennis has his first therapy appointment on Thursday. All right, cool. I'm just gonna enjoy my morning and go out looking for what do I need again? Go out looking for ingredients for Black Essence again.
Okay. That will need you to either go to some specific place that will sell you that, or going out to the wild.
Going to the wild, going to the forest.
Okay, well, that's an interesting choice.
Dangerous.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh la la.
Are you
I'll
sure?
alert everyone of where I am. You're making me less sure, honey.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's post-gate crash wilderness, so...
Yeah,
We'll
maybe
talk
not the
about that.
best idea to go alone.
I know, right? As much as I'm trying to kill you, not face much. Your character
Alright,
will know
yeah, I'm
that.
just gonna go look in the shop or something.
Yeah, better. Because, I mean, your character will know that going alone in search for black essence, so in places where there are toxic plants and stuff like that, in the wilderness, not the best.
Bad idea.
Are you going online, or are you trying to hit some specialized stores in town? You cut out.
Say what?
You cut out.
I can what?
You cut out.
You cut out.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my headphones had plugged out for a second. Yeah, specialized stores in town, why not?
There are a couple. There's a couple of magic stores that you can go and look for. There is Melon, which is pretty well known. It's a shop that is towards the center of town. It has a very interesting entrance. A lot of people are saying online. There is Akavir Secrets, which is on the northern side, run by Goblin Morph, Feymorph Goblin, and there is a first shop, but it's more a curiosity shop than a magic shop.
A what? A curiosity shop?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to specialize in catering to specific magic needs. It's like an antique shop that from time to time has something that can be of magical nature.
I'm gonna go to, Secrets.
To Akavir Secrets? Alright.
Yeah.
Is this one of your book locations?
No, it's not this one. It was the other one.
Oh, you must be crushed.
Not really. I honestly
Wait,
could
which one
have...
was the book location?
I'm not gonna tell you. Because it will be
I'll get there
cheating.
eventually.
Yeah, it takes you a while. Are you taking someone with you? Are you taking Dennis?
Yeah, I'll take Dennis. I did say I was gonna teach him alchemy eventually.
You ride the subway and get to this decently sized shop. It has a very nice storefront. You can see the windows with various magical. There's like a couple wands, a couple alchemical ritualistic things. You can see that they have a supplier that they have a dedicated supplier for fresh body parts. No, not that one.
Huh.
No, it's
Grand.
keep in mind that in this day and age, some ritualistic stuff, like you know how a ritual might require a virgin heart or the nails of a beautiful lady, or something like that. It's all of
Human
can-
trafficking.
So you can sign up as an organ donor, not only to donate your organs to the ones that need it, but for ritualistic purposes.
there's that, but not only that, that stuff. They clone shit up.
Stuff.
That grown stuff. They clone stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
It's humane and effective. Well, humane. That's a...
I guess that is indeed a way to get the virgin heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Relatively humane. Let's put it like that.
Toxic plants. Toxic plants.
Uh, as you are going towards the shop, Dan is looking at you. So, what happened yesterday? And you can see that he keeps his jacket really tight, really loose and tight, loose and covering the arm as you go around.
Oh, we met with Janine's employer again, and I was able to not punch her in the face. It's a valuable skill to learn.
I will say the valuable skill is knowing when to punch people in the face, more than not doing it.
Both. Yeah, so she's forgiven for now. And we were put onto a new mission.
Oh,
On
where
to
are you?
finding who. Yeah. We are going to find someone important to her. Do you remember a very big gate crasher? And I just start describing McCleary's son to him.
As you describe, okay. Fucking hell, you're looking for Molar?
Yeah, that's his name.
You're looking. Are you sure you want to do that?
Tell me
Les?
why we shouldn't.
He's called Molar. The guy's a fucking beast. I've seen what the Raptors do. It's not pretty at all.
He belongs to the Raptors?
He's the leader of the Raptors.
Ah. Coolio. But yeah, kind of have to find him.
Wait. Molar is your fucking son? Molar is a fucking...
In oh so many words, yes.
How old is it? It must be something like 25, 26.
I guess.
Wow, she was young when she had him. Fucking hell.
I may or may not say something to her about that later. But, thank you, Dennis.
I don't know, I never really talked with a guy. The Raptors have a little territory in Old Town, but they can't, I know the gossip, but they never really pick a lot of fight. They're really hard on defending their territory, on striving their territory. Never really picking fights with the bigger ones, bigger gangs around, but fucking up everyone who tries to cross them.
That tracks. Now, remember, son, you don't have to tell me this if you don't feel comfortable with doing so. Do you know where in Old Town they're located?
I have a general idea of where the territory is. I can point it out to you.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to my muse.
Well, don't listen. You don't need to be on eggshells. It's been a hard life, but I've seen enough shit not to I'm sorry. I thank you for being thoughtful. Just I'm not used to the people being thought. I'm more used to facts. I'm more used to this shit as it is.
Makes sense.
But thank you. Don't. I still need to learn a lot about the whole being back in society.
I think I've probably said this around you at least once. I used to rehabilitate old teams that were kind of like you.
Yeah, yeah, you did mention that.
Kind of because I grew up before the gate crash, but as rich as my parents were, that still didn't keep us out from being around gangs and stuff. I remember when I was younger, I was kicking it with the mafia, actually.
Damn, really?
Well, I didn't learn how to use a bow for art.
Wow, full of surprises, aren't you?
Yeah. I had a friend that was as good as I am with bows. They're that good with a sniper and knives. It's terrifying, and I love it.
Shit, you will need that. What is your friend now?
I have no clue. After I went to college, she kind of disappeared, and by the time I got back, it had been 4 years since the gate crash.
Oh, well, I mean, the rest of you lot seem at least decent in a fight. Trust me, it's gonna come in handy.
Yeah, they're very reliable.
I hope for both our sakes they are, because you need to be alive, and I kinda don't like being an orphan.
I would not like to orphan you again.
I will definitely hope so, considering the implications. Which is you dying.
Yeah. You know, despite popular belief, I'm not trying to do that yet.
Not as much as your friends, at the very least.
God damn it, John. This is an out loud exclamation.
I'm not talking about John, I was mostly talking about your pink haired one, Magpie, right?
What did Magpie do?
She was when I saw that they were rolling with Roxer.
Oh yeah, they were working undercover that night. He didn't make them do anything, did he?
Give me a second. I need to roll something. Yeah. Where the fuck is your dice? There it goes. Give me a sense motive, please.
Sense motive? Fuck. I was getting antsy, so I was pacing around the room. Now I had to come back on my computer. What the fuck? Alright. I'm gonna roll a Nani.
Nanny?
Nani?
Nani?
Nani? Nani the fuck?
Not even fuck. He looks at you and goes, not that I notice. No. The shop is open. Shall we go in? That has been burned.
Yeah. Let's go in.
Yeah, let's...
Also, Dennis?
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what they did, but please, never lie to me.
Yes.
Intimidate?
I guess. Are you trying to be
Just
intimidating
pats
or
him
charming?
on the back and walks in.
Are you trying to be intimidating or charming? Like what you're trying to do?
No, I'm just telling him flat out right. I acknowledge that might have been a lie, and I keep going.
Give me another sense motive, please. Cause that's gonna hit. Ugh. Yeah, like the first one, you couldn't really read that much, but the second, like when you say that, it looks at you and you can like he's still a young boy, like he's been steeled by a lot of stuff, but perhaps the whole change of things and stuff. Because I'm sorry, okay? It's just they're your friends. I've seen you around them.
It's okay. If you're trying to hide something, I know it's probably for a good reason. Anytime something like that comes up, just say that you don't want to talk about it. That is perfectly okay. It's valid to not want to bring things up.
You were valid.
You're allowed to do that.
Oh.
You are valid. Just don't lie to me.
He shakes his head. I don't want to tell you. It wasn't good.
Thank you.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm really sad that we don't use web cameras because you should see my face right now.
I'm fine with using my camera. Right. Enough of that sad shit. Come on, Denny. Let's find these fucking ingredients.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You go in and there's a well, Lord. So,
Howdy.
howdy. How do you? What brings you to my fine establishment today?
Toxic plants.
I want toxic plants. I mean, that's a really weird. Like, Sora. This is a cyber fantasy game, which is in development, and the campaign at the moment is an investigation on a lot of weird things, which you
Like
can.
Astro Kosh.
Yeah, that's a thing as well, apparently, which I'll need to stat. Yeah, this is a cyberpunk fantasy world. The game is called Cerulean Springs TTRPG, and as I said, it's currently in development, but it's in a playable state, which is why we're showcasing it right now. They are in the titular Cerulean Springs, and they are part of a freelancer group which had a really bad run of luck lately, which you can
Really bad.
which you can catch on our YouTube channel as well, where you can see all the previous episodes. Shilling! Yay!
It's not shilling. That's just like consumer whoring. You have to be being
Same
paid
thing,
to be a
guys.
shill.
I know, right? Eventually it's gonna be shilling.
Sort of to clarify right now, I'm working on a crafting thing with my character's adopted kid. We're basically trying to find toxic plants to create black essence, which will then let me do karate shit with arrows. and
Very
fuck
corrosive
people
shit.
up.
Like, black essence is considered one of the most dangerous substances on the planet. Well, not the planet, because we have Mars as well. On the whole
In
fucking
existence.
system. Yeah. And I go, what toxic plant? Is it ritual? Is it production? What are you looking for?
Oh, well, it's for production. I'm actually in the process of making and experimenting things safely concerning black essence and the study of it.
The moment that you say that, the moment you say black essence, go, I have nothing of that sort of stuff. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, person. No. This is of course, black
Ma'am,
essence is
please.
Ma'am, sorry.
Is black essence illegal?
It kinda is. Really
This
fucking
is a
is.
Christian Minecraft server.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I mean, we can, we of course can't endorse the production of black axes with any products.
Shit, I'm thinking of a way I could do this. I didn't know it was legal.
It's a fucking, like, it's the essence of death, entropy, and corruption. What?
Okay, but counterpoint, Jerry. Are guns illegal?
But they are not
Guns
illegal.
are
Only
illegal.
use for a gun.
Do you need a license to own a gun in Cerulean Springs?
No, but guns are a bit different. Like,
Guns
Yeah, but-
kill people, Jerry.
I know, but here's the thing.
And nothing else.
I feel like this black essence is more of a level of a nuke than
No.
on a gun.
Not a nuke, but basically you're looking for something that you, if used correctly, can level a fucking building. Just by corroding the base of it. Like, this is the sort of
It's
stuff we're
comparing
talking
a
about.
handgun to a hand grenade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You probably do need a license
Well,
to buy those in Cerulean.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sorry then. How about materials for red essence?
Red essence is still a bit iffy, you know. We're more geared towards white essence and things like that. And as he says this, you can see him scribble something, and very covertly trying to pass it to you.
I use the same tactics I used to get my bread roll. Slyly takes it.
And
Can I read this?
yes, and it goes store cameras, microphones, everything is recorded.
I scribble a little bit. Okay.
I get the hint.
Sorry,
Would you want me to meet here later?
is there anything
Can't do
else? Like everything else I can help you with, or I mean, we're about to close for a bit for a small break, if you don't mind.
What did you say?
And we're about to close for like a quarter of an hour. It's a really slow day. I was about to get a coffee or something.
Okay. I'll be back then.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna show you the way out. And it's you see, Dennis. The moment when you say black essence, right? Even Dennis is looking like, what the fuck, sort of face.
When you remember your parental can literally make nukes.
Yeah, like he's looking at you, going, well. Apparently, I'm in leagues with a bioterrorist sort of thing, sort of expression.
Hippie anarchist.
And the goblin that is manning the store ushers you very quickly towards the exit. Flickers his fingers towards his mute system and activates the on break. We'll be back soon. The scroller on the door looks at you and goes, "What the fuck were you thinking, asking for that in a store like this?"
I don't know.
Thought it'd be funny.
Thought it would be funny.
Are you actually interested, or is this a Give me a
Oh,
second.
completely.
Give me a second. Give me a second, because now I need to roll for him. Give me a fucking moment.
Does he have
Roll
them?
for aneurysm.
No, no,
Roll
aneurysm.
for aneurysm. Oh.
It looks like oh shit. Fuck.
Oh god damn it! I'm that fucking panda.
You are. Yes, that's. It looks like.
God damn it!
Well, we have nothing of the sort. I'm sorry, ma'am. And don't you
Okay.
dare come back. When you say it.
Thank you for letting me know that you have nothing of the sort.
As you as you say that, right? It goes.
Yeah.
I can tell you where you can find it if you want. For a price.
Sure. I squat down to the little. And what's the price?
50 credits.
50 credits. Slap that in your hand. Hey. 50 credits. Get out of here.
That might be the blackest thing I've ever heard you say.
It's on brand.
Well, you haven't heard it from me, but there are a couple of businesses that aren't really that upstanding like ours. You can try the
Okay.
melon.
Alright. What's their names?
What's the name of all? The shop, the melon.
Oh, the melon. Okay. I haven't heard you say the melon. Alright. Thank you.
Yeah.
You be safe and
What?
tell me more about white essence.
Oh, white essence? Well,
Yeah.
very useful in medical compounds. Can be dangerous as
I
well,
might
of
be
course.
I might be interested in that later. I might come back.
Well, at least that is not that is not a restricted substance. I mean, it is, but not as much as black or red. That's weapon stuff.
Yeah.
Are you really doing this? As is
Yeah. My arc badge
mean-
badge is on.
Apparently, Panda has the money to be okay with this. Like, she can just buy her way out. Oh,
She, whatever.
can buy their way out of prison. I'm sure.
I hope so.
Mom can. Mom can, yeah.
I mean, mom probably will.
Oh, wait. No, Panda inherited everything. They just got it stored away in the bank because they know they can't trust themselves with money.
I'm so very sorry, but it's still gonna be like, it's all going into management of possessions. I can't have you go around with like a billion credits from the get-go. You're not.
We'll just say I let my sister handle most of it.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, give me a sense motive, please.
Panda, the walking fucking meme.
It depends.
/ possible eco-terrorist.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Burning down society. Just call me JD from Heathers.
It seems
A
absolutely.
1 and a 6.
Yeah, it seems absolutely still kind of cross that you even tried that, and a bit confused by your reaction. Because yeah. Oh, I can see how eager you are. Go to Mel. I'm sure you'll find that there.
Say what?
Go to Melon. I'm sure you'll find that there. And I'm going to write.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
I'm banned from the store forever.
This is gonna be so funny when you know what's going on right now.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh boy.
But yeah, after that he goes for a coffee as he announced earlier.
Great. We're going home.
Okay,
I'm not going to fucking Melons today.
you're not?
You get 1 store trip. That's it.
Okay.
Try again tomorrow. Wait. Let's go to Maka's.
Oh, okay.
Dennis needs to meet them.
Wait,
Alright.
you're going to McDonald's?
Oh no!
No, you haven't met Maka yet.
Oh no, Lemuria hasn't met Maka yet.
Oh.
Oh,
Maka's a curmudgeony little blacksmith that we met in like the first session.
Yeah.
That's also my contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while to get to the garage. Like, not the garage, to the workshop. And Dennis is looking at you like, so who's this guy again?
Best friend. We make weapons together. And armors and stuff like that.
So, okay, great, amazing. You go around asking for black essence in a fucking store, and you have a friend who makes weapons. Are you going to be arrested?
Probably not.
If you keep up like that, if you want the black...
Possibly.
I had some contacts with black essence, but they're all in Old Town, so you don't really want that at the moment, but...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might want to be more careful about this.
I probably should.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
And as this exchange is going on, the door opens and Maka comes out like, as always, he has grease stains on the apron. Hands are dirty. Oh yeah, fucking cunt! What are you doing here now? It's way too early for you.
I'm just visiting, Maka.
I are always visiting when you need something. And it takes a moment, right? Like, it looks at you, looks at Dennis, looks at you, looks at Dennis, and back at you and goes, and who the fuck is the rant with the metal arm?
Oh, this is my son.
I can't see a fucking resemblance.
Well, he's adopted, Maka. This is a recent thing.
I will say it. Listen, you were like what, a week, not even a week ago, and you didn't have one. I found him a fucking store.
Yeah.
Dennis looks
I
like
didn't have a girlfriend then.
Dennis looks like goes, "How the fuck did you tell him about me?"
Say what did he say?
Did you tell him about me? This, and he touches the covered arm, and Maka just looks.
No.
Like,
Maka's just awesome.
Yeah, fucking obvious. I can give you a couple of pointers. Sir, where did you find the kid?
Magpie brought him over from Old Town. Apparently he's seen some shit and needed to get out of there quick.
He gestures you aside and goes, "You know, of course it's fucking Old Town. Look at how young the kid is. A metal arm."
I know, right? He's so skinny too. He needs some meat on them bones.
He really is. Are you fucking feeding him?
What do you think I got him for? Panda's only allowed to let loose around Maka and no one else. Maka, and when no one of the party is around, I let loose.
Yeah, come in here. I'm gonna give you some burgers or something. I still must have. The moment,
Dennis, come in.
Dennis comes in. He has this sort of weird look in his eyes, like, what the fuck am I looking at? Am I walking into? Sort of look. And the moment that he steps foot inside, Maka looks at him, "Yeah, don't touch a fucking thing! Or I'm gonna rip that damn arm and I'm gonna shove it up your arse so fucking fast you don't even gonna see it coming."
Maka, he's a child and hasn't stolen anything from my house.
That's not that. It's not, can't touch things. Big Bertha can shot him.
Oh yeah, Big Bertha. Love you.
As you say that, there's a little, like, something kind of clutters, and Big Bertha kind of tilts on the side, hit by whatever falls, and gives a little click.
Cute.
A very ominous one as well, like, probably the...
So, Dennis, this is Big Bertha. Never go near her. Never get in her direction, never get in her eye line. You respect her.
Can you wait outside? I've been to all this place. It's fucking scary.
You'll warm up to it. Hey, Marco, you got any of those? You got any of the old movies?
Yeah, of course I do.
All right.
What's your poison horror? One of those weird 2020 romances.
Kid's already scared. No need to make him puke.
Throw that.
Mobster movies?
Oh, a couple of them. Around that time, there was a really big fight with Godzilla again.
Oh, Godzilla, let's go.
Godzilla 2030.
Yeah, no, I will say you spend a couple hours there.
Hopefully Dennis is able to warm up to Maka.
I mean, yes, in a while. And with that, anyone else wants to do anything?
I have something on my character sheet that I put down, I think, last week. And it just says, Daybreak ACP on short rest roll D6 to recharge power. I'm not sure what that is referring to.
I think that's an ACP that you found.
Yes.
Basically, you just have this ACP that you can fit if you need to.
Okay.
An ACP is basically a central processor unit for implants.
Okay.
It's a power and it's a power and control source for everything you do with your implants. So when you use power, you use the power of the SCP. When you use RAM, you use RAM from the SCP.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Before I forget, I send the group chat messages about everything Dennis told me about Molar.
Okay. So yeah, now you know about the Raptors.
The name of this episode!
Yeah, name drop.
Wow.
It's almost like I plan things. Almost.
Oh no. Almost.
Oh, no.
Well, like you can plan things, but whether or not we'll follow along with it is another thing.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
very fair point.
All players are bastards. Plan for bastardery.
Yep.
So, what are you guys going to do? We're gonna gather up the things you're going to do, and then we're gonna probably call session because it's pretty late.
I'm afraid I'm not doing anything hugely exciting.
Aside from jotting down every single scribbled
Jotting
note.
things down and research, it's what I do.
Yes.
It's what I spend most of my time on. I mean, hell, how long did, library use in Cthulhu is supposed to take, 4 hours?
Yeah, no, 4 hours for one roll. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, but, yeah, but skill use.
Yeah,
I'll send a message to Lemuria, actually.
okay.
How would you feel about teaching in a class again?
I'd have a hard time proving my qualifications.
What if it's just one student?
I'm listening.
So, I don't think Dennis may be suited for Corpus like I am, and I need someone smarter than me to maybe teach him other ways.
I've got a little bit on immediately, and I'm not sure it would be a responsible thing to do to have a... You realize there's a very good chance we could die every time we go on the job, yes?
Yeah. I realize that I have also adopted this notion that we can't stop living in between those missions. Live with the time we have. And all that good stuff.
Okay. I can't tell if I agree with you yet. But on principle, yes, I'd be happy to remove your influence from this child.
That's a hell of a way to put it. Yeah, whenever you want to come over.
Yeah, there's some. I got my own weird shit going on at the moment, but of course I'll be over when I can. Yes.
Okay. If you need any help with research, just message me.
Mm-hmm.
Or, night.
Yes. Good night.
No, it's not night. It's basically the middle of a morning. It's the
Yeah,
next
good
day.
All right. See you later.
I think Nano is gonna walk over to Old Town to do recon, I guess.
Ooh, okay.
And on the way there, because she walks everywhere, so we gotta keep things fresh and take a different route once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And by some weird twist of fate, I'm gonna end up at the history museum that kind of retells the
God, you're really suffering to stay awake, aren't you?
it's explaining the history of the town after the gate crash, like how it re-established. That's the word I couldn't find.
Oh, okay, yeah,
The
sure.
re-establishing. Words are difficult.
Don't worry,
It's okay.
it happens.
It's okay.
So,
And
okay.
heading on a whim,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a section of the museum dedicated to how they limited human casualties by implementing robotics.
I will say so. Yes, well, probably what would be it would be one of the parts where you would in the museum, of course, you will find the information that you find in the museum is obviously very propaganda based. As in, you find a lot of information about the gate crash, as what everyone knows about it. So now, 5 years ago, big fuck off event that completely changed the globe. Cerulean Spring was Colorado Springs back then, and due to this event, it got rebranded as Cerulean Springs and continued expanding after the 3 weeks of riots. And looking at that, you can find how Martis very generously managed to help quell the 3 weeks of riots with their own private forces. Martis is depicted in this as this very humane corporation that helped re-establish order, and this is how we got to the MCMP with the contracts, with Martis basically helping the law enforcement units to maintain a strong grip and defend the people, like the innocent people. And indeed, you can see how there's been the use of war droids during this time. Not called war droids, but you know droids. And you know that the models that we're talking about are indeed once used in warfare. But in this case, they were peacekeeping droids.
Are they showcasing any of the shells?
They are, yes. There are a number of models. And yeah, you're looking at something that might look familiar.
I know that it is very unlikely that my specific model is in there.
Yeah, no, probably not.
But I would imagine the one I'm based on would be there.
Yeah. You can definitely see some of the same features, some of the same aesthetic designs. There is a resemblance. And they are depicted in these holographic recreations taken by a number of camera works and various, probably doctored footage of what happened back then. How does that make Nana feel?
Big sniffle.
It's in a way, it's like seeing the shells. It is it's kind of like seeing mummies almost, I guess. Like it's something that feels like forever ago. But there's like some part of your mind that is just waiting for them to move.
Oh yeah, indeed. And there's something. I would say Nano has been a very personable saint for quite a while, with a strong personality, with a strong sense of self in a way. Yet you are seeing what clearly inspired your shell as this sort of mass production with very mechanical, very uncaring and feeling sense to them. These items, weapons built for a job.
I wanna start going through the information provided. Is there any mention of the neutralizers?
Give me a gather information, please.
I can't roll. My laptop is updating
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
on my phone.
I'm going to roll for you.
Tell me the stats.
Standard roll. Do you remember how much do you have in?
I think I have my. I can open my sheet on my phone. There we go. I think gather information is like a 1 or a 2.
Okay, we're gonna go with. I'm gonna pull it out right now. Don't worry about it.
Sense motive. Scroll down. Gather information. A 3.
Oh damn. That's good.
Yeah, my
Nice.
charisma die is a D8, but you can do the token thing.
Yeah, I'm doing it already. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Charisma.
Was it charisma or was it intelligence?
I might need to. Oh shit. That's actually momentum.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
It still works, guys.
It still
3D
does.
Laura rolls are ultimate.
Yeah.
Or it's a momentum.
You are.
I am the momentum factory of this group.
You are the generator.
Yeah. Uh, there is some mention of it. It's not much. I mean,
That's kind of the point.
yeah, but you can. It's more of a reading between the lines when we're talking about different units and different specifications of the same ones that you see depicted there. It's not a direct reference, but looking at it, you can kind of glean the connections.
And then continuing on, I feel like she would end up in a section that will like honor the heroes of those fights.
Oh, indeed. Propaganda lives for heroes.
Ooh, baby, propaganda.
For Gamber.
Propaganda.
Nano is
Propaganda,
learning
baby.
humanity.
that is. The question is, did Nano need to learn, or just discover, or just understand it?
I consider her very human.
Yeah. And what is Nano looking for in this section? What?
I don't think she's looking for anything in this section. I think it's like following the trajectory of the museum as we wander through.
Uh-huh.
But realizing the gap in the section she came from and the almost superhero feel of this section compared to the almost clinical section before.
Oh well, there is indeed a difference. Like, you're noticing how talking about the synths, as I said, it's little more than the tools for the job. They are what it was supposed to be, just something to help the situation. When we're talking about the Marty's private force officers that helped instead, there's this intense praising of their morality, of how they helped completely quell the situation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Does Nano feel this is right?
I think that heart-to-heart I had with Nano a little while ago has really fucked with her head.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the feeling? What are the thoughts of Nano on this?
I feel like Nano would try and struggle, but try to figure out in which sections she would belong.
Oh, that's a hard question. Would you feel like her fortitude is being tested at the moment with these questions?
Again, if she was aware of this and if she knew how she was feeling, maybe.
I mean, you could make a whole discussion about the fact that not understanding this or not being aware doesn't change the fact that you still have certain feelings, you know? Like you still process them, you might not understand them, but you still process them. They still affect you.
I think it might be worth a fortitude check,
Okay.
but more because of the she went to that night with the humanists with Magpie and she can't remember any of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think part of the realization that there is a whole life before this one that she has no memories for.
Oh, that is a very fair point. You...
And in her previous life, she would have stood in the previous wing of the museum.
Definitely. And now, where? It feels like it will be closer to the second one. Give me a fortitude with well, I'm gonna give you a fortitude with F4 plus, considering that you're. No, that's drive. I'm stupid. Give me a second.
How much momentum we got?
Oh, you have 8, but like no, you have 6, but you don't need it.
We have 7. We have
Oh,
7.
7.
We just
Right,
need
you're
the
right.
momentum from Nano. Yeah.
7? She could just pass this.
You can, but I mean, you can still roll first before using momentum. But yeah, no, you pass it. You pass it really fucking well too. You have a 4,
hell
a
yeah.
4, a
Double
6, and a
sixes?
6. Yeah, it's a really good roll.
Is that crit?
It is. But
Crit success.
there was no loss, so you have this like you know your chassis, like you are well aware of your model, the model you inhabit, like the model that you live inside, and it doesn't take long to realize this model must have seen action before. The way it adapted, the way it's sorted, it clearly was a model that had some field experience, but you recollect nothing of it. And the whole humanist interaction that you had, the whole way that you managed to forget it, gives you a sense of reality to this. Especially after seeing the pictures. After knowing you were there, clearly, the data is there. It's undeniable, but you have no recollection of it. But still, despite this feeling, you do manage to keep yourself together, to cling to that side that makes you feel like you belong in the second category, not the first. It's a hard thing to consider, but it puts a new perspective on things, perhaps.
Still processing all of this. She would move on to the next segment, which dives a bit more into ether. And I think it would start subconsciously, and then she would realize what she was doing and focus more on it. But she would be looking for a certain name.
Is it the name of a certain professor?
Grumpy Lemur. The name of a certain grumpy lemur.
Okay. I'm gonna have to roll for this,
Because we don't actually know how famous I was.
Yeah, no, I have an idea, but it depends on...
I mean,
It depends on the dice.
I have been working on the recap, and Lemuria is on record to say that they have listened to some of your lectures, and we're a bit of a fan.
You can there are a number of explanations about ether, and they're all very layman terms, sort of explanation. Like, you're not looking at in-depth stuff. This is historical museum, like how they explain dinosaur fossils to you. Like,
This is where you take kids for a field trip.
yeah, exactly. Like, this is the sort of stuff that everyone can understand quite easily. Like, written in a way that everyone can understand, but not going in depth into the whole thing. But you do see, it's not much, but you do find some of the citations on the studies, and especially when it comes to how society realized how rituals work, the whole chaos magic-y sort of use what you need to get a certain solution. How all this relates to the old ways magic was practiced without the actually ether being used, or the little in-between period when miracles started happening. You can see some of the citations, like some of the cited sources. Dr. Skell appears with some of the lectures being taken as a bit of a, in a way, validation of information presented.
I would like to take a snap or two to show to him later, just so that he knows he made it into a fucking museum.
Okay.
Vindication!
And I full well realize that I'm gonna show him like, hey, I found you in a museum, and I'm kind of happy about it. And he goes, they dumbed down my shit way too much.
They called me a what?
And I think Nano is just gonna wander about, taking everything. Lose track of time. And then realize there's no point in going to Old Town anymore and head back home.
This must be an interesting
Literally just gonna.
interesting experience for Nano. She just did a very human. She
Sending a
lost
slide
track.
in the Discord for me.
Lost track of time and changed her mind on something that she felt was necessary. Definitely a step towards the second part of the museum, isn't it?
Subconsciously. Consciously, not yet.
Not yet, but we're getting there. And with that,
On the way home, she's gonna text Skel. Hey, I found you in a museum.
They did what to my body?
Your name.
But right, I'm not dead yet.
Was there a date for his passing in the museum?
not for the passing. It
It's
was
too old of an entry.
no. It's not even that. It's just it's not pieces of what he said. It's not articles on Skell. It's citation, Dr. Skell, the nature of rituals.
Thaumaturgical Researches, Volume 3,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, something like that.
2059.
Published by Beers and Bat 2060, 2059, 2060 sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And with that, I will say we can call session.
That was great. That was a fucking ride.
Yeah, that got a bit deep.
Yeah, very much so. As always, you will find the VODs for today's session in a podcast form and on our YouTube channel in podcast form on Anchor FM, which then you can listen to on Spotify or on any platform of your choosing. You can find it on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, which is linked already in the chat right now. We have a community Discord server. Please come visit us. Let's build a community. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna have everything there. Like you can have a direct contact with us and everything. Aside from that, we're gonna soon have the first 15 episode recap told by the perspective of Fanda in character.
Yeah, that's gonna be a trip.
It's gonna be a trip. Keep an eye on our YouTube channel, on our social media, Twitter. You can find our Twitter box in the boxes below. There's a box with our Twitter feed. We are currently planning some more shows as well. We're planning a D&D show. We're planning a Dragon Age show to help keep you a bit more entertained, especially in these very trying times. if you want to help the stream, please share our links, share our work. All this is a way for you to see a game we've been working on for so much time, which is Cerulean Springs, which is our proprietary cyber fantasy system, and which is currently in late alpha, and we are working towards having the basics manual ready for you to have for free in preparation for the final product. When we're gonna have it's gonna be a whole thing, a whole fucking thing. Like we have plans, we have so many plans. But yeah, that's the plan at the very least. But as you can see, the game is definitely playable. The systems are there. You're gonna see a lot more of them when we're going to go in Old Town, where a lot of fucking combat's gonna happen. Good luck, guys.
And we hope you called all that, because we sure as fuck didn't.
Oh.
Exactly. It's cut out for us, but since
Oh,
you are
no.
recording it should be fine.
I'm not sure. It depends.
For
if
what it's worth, it came through to me completely and clearly.
good, but it should be fine. And with that,
Should I look for someone?
Oh yes, start looking for someone. We have two lovely artists. Leon is currently helping with Redbubble stuff we were trying to set up. Leon, if you want to send your social media, where to find your stuff and stuff.
Okay, I found a channel who are doing an actual Dragon Age TTRPG session right now.
Ooh, good. We're gonna go rave them in a moment. Leon, do you want to give social media links?
Well, what's the social media that's on the
Yours.
Twitter.
screen?
Your Twitter. Oh, well, technically, yeah, social media is on the screen.
Yeah, on the screen. If you want to,
It's Twitter. You can find me on Instagram at Stardust Roses, all one word.
Okay.
I'm going to soon making a separate Tumblr just for art specifically. So once that's made, I'll link that too.
Nice.
Yeah. Like this.
What?
Look at the chat.
In the chat.
Yeah.
I'll show you that.
Chat, 'cause I don't.
Twitch chat.
The chat.
Oh, the Twitch chat. I'm not on the stream.
Oh, okay.
It just says Instagram at Stardust Roses, capital S, capital Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Hi. Along with that, we have a lovely artist who made the icons for the screen that you see right now. She is met by Carafox.
Hello. So that's my IG, Instagram, and my Twitter is on the screen, but it is Charafox in one word. At Charafox.
Yeah.
I sometimes live tweet some stuff from the sessions, but mostly I just retweet stupid shit and art.
Hey, that's still more online, more Twitter present for me. I need to work on that.
It's more than I do, to say the least.
And well, you can find our Twitter. It's on